Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, and here we are, day 4117. Same things on the horizon I said last couple days. Couldn't get in close to our extra king cover, but we're here to finish off our Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. for Captain Britain. So let's get into it. Not you. Nope, not you. It's over there. There's old butterfly ears. Okay. We only got 5 nodes left to go. We did the first 10 of them 2 days ago. Kind of clearing through with some ease, but we definitely found some stinkers, some people that didn't match up as well as I would hope they would. Hey, you know, that's why I call it the lab sometimes, right? Because we never know what the results are going to be. But we've found a couple good things about her. Honestly, it's nothing that we're not too surprised about. I mean, some of her abilities kind of tell us themselves. The writing's on the wall, we'll just say it that way. But let's get into it. We're going to go into this warm-up with Captain Marvel, with a Loner Britain, and then Thanos, because the first 2 nodes are always easy peasy, just knock them out the park. We know this. There we go. That was because of a support, that hit right there. I have a support on Thanos to do an extra hit. It's nothing big, but just, you know, sometimes kicks in and does an extra hit. It's not that often, but hey, it's nice. Day 3, show your stuff. Ugh. We have Psylocke, which, by the way, did you see the buff she's getting? 3-star Psylocke. Not Betsy Braddock, 4-star Captain Britain, but 3-star Psylocke is getting a buff. I'm not gonna go go Thanos loners. Yes. Hey Matt, how's it going, buddy? Psylocke 3-star has a buff coming in. I'm not gonna go into all the ins and outs. Just know that black is getting a little stronger. The red is getting a little better with its strike generation and requirements. But importantly, her blue Bewilder, which is usually bottom of the barrel, useful, right? Now it's just a complete passive. Just steals, it can steal AP, and it buffs some friendly strike attack projectiles on the board. I'm not going to go into all the ins and outs of it, just know it's a passive now. Well, when they update it, I mean, you can see it's still its old self here. But it's going to be just a complete passive, just works right out the gate. So she's going to buff those tiles, and she's going to steal AP passively. So a 3-star Nico or Kitty Pryde, it's kind of cool to have someone like that in the early tiers. Anyways, so Psylocke's going to be, you know, of note at that point. Anyways, Loner, Thanos, and let's go. I mean, who do we slap in the face first? Probably Wolverine. He's got the lowest health pool. Oh my god. There's not too much to match here. I guess I'll take this black. She'll take the purple, right? Oh, she didn't. She took the yellow. She took a nice cascade is what she took. And I'll just take that with another cascade of my own. One more decent hit should do it, right? I think that's a decent hit right there. Easy peasy. Now let's get into the ones that actually matter. Here we go. Day 3, toughen up. We got Peggy, we got Deadpool, we got Agent Venom. This one can be a little tough if you don't have, you know, good 5-stars, good meta people to help you out with. But it's still doable with 4 stars only, and we'll do that like we always do here, just 4 stars or less. So in case you're not familiar, we need to pretty much take out Deadpool first before getting to Peggy, and then Venom last. The reason is because Deadpool has a passive that says, hey, if you hit my friends for like over 1600, he makes a 1-turn countdown that deals 3300 damage back. Not fun. So we can't really focus on someone else that well if Deadpool's sitting there threatening everybody. Not to mention his countdown for what on his purple is a little annoying when he gets that pulled off. Peggy has a really annoying passive with her yellow, meaning as long as she is 30% or higher in health, all of your powers cost 4 AP more. Not fun. She also has a blue stun that stuns everybody on your team but the target. So she's definitely trouble, but we can't really hurt her too much without Deadpool getting mad. So we got to take out Deadpool, then Peggy. Finally, Agent Venom has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, some easy damage nukes, but honestly, the other two pose more of a threat with those passives, so he is last. We get to use our own Peggy, so their skills will be hindered as well. Captain Britain's ready to go. And now we just got to think of who we're going to put in this 4-star category. I got a couple of thoughts. So let's see here. The enemy's going to have... They're basically going to delay our AP generation, but... I'm sorry. Our casting's based on their AP necessity. Ugh, I can't talk right now. But we're doing the same thing to them. We're making it so they can't cast anything until they get so much, until they knock Peggy down a whole bunch, or they just cast it more expensive like, right? So I'm thinking, what if we take advantage of that aspect right now? There's nothing Captain Britain's bringing to the table that's really going to change this outcome. She needs to cast her powers. Her passives are just going to deal more damage passively. And she's just going to just clobber them more. So we really can't do too much to buff her. So what do we work with Peggy? I'm thinking someone that will punish the enemy for trying to cast. I was thinking of maybe Monica Rambeau as an option, just because that purple, but we'd have to cast the purple, so I don't really know if that's that good of a deal. We could do Clea, so that if they do cast a power, then Clea fights back, but then, I mean, is that really good to double dip on that? I feel like that's a little bit too much. Maybe someone more along the lines of AP theft, because we know they have to stockpile more AP before they actually cast anything, right? And here we go. Someone just to steal AP passively. I mean, there's a few different options, but just kind of, you know, shopping my way through. Like walking down the grocery store aisle, like, here, there, anywhere, somewhere. I almost want to put in Bishop. So Betsy's making projectiles passively, right? In this case, I think up to 2. I think she makes projectiles up to 3 or up to how many mutants on the team. I forget the exact math on it. We can look when we get into the fight. But Bishop has the passives that say, hey, when somebody protects on the screen, and he helps make them too, mind you, that he turns a bunch of tiles to blue. And if we have a bunch of tiles as blue, then Peggy can do the 2-turn stun on a bunch of people. Not 2-turn. Well, 2-turn stun on 2 people. It's pretty useful. It'd be a way to use those projectiles for good, right? Just a thought. Anyone else out here that can really bring some light to this? I'm not so sure, honestly. A lot of these characters don't pack the punch I'm looking for. Okay, Black Cat has those traps, and those do damage and steal AP passively. That's not bad. We also have a stun in that purple. It's not bad. That might be the way to go. That's actually not bad at all. It's not the best stun in the world. I mean, not stun. Passive with those traps, but at the same time, it's there. It's effective. It's damaging. That's interesting. We could use our own 4-star She-Hulk, because she has that yeet ability where you throw people through projectiles, and Captain Britain's making them. And yeet is really strong, like super strong, especially with the projectiles out there. That might be fun, honestly. And she can make some projectiles with her blue We could trigger that by attacking someone that isn't Deadpool. It would trigger her to make projectiles. I'm sorry. Yeah, because Deadpool would clap back, and then she would jump up and make projectiles. That's very interesting. I think we should try that out. That could be really fun. Let's go with it. Yeet 'em. Hey, what's up, Gamerhawk? What's up, man? Good to see you here. Welcome to the chat. Okay, yeah, we're gonna yeet 'em. I think that'll be a fun way to go. We haven't really played with a 4-star She-Hulk combo before, but since Captain Britain's already making protects out there passively, and we have a way to make more by making Deadpool pissed. So, you know, all this tile's out here. If an ally would take so much damage, we create a projectile before the damage is applied. We could get some more projectiles out there, and that would feed Captain Britain. That would feed Yeet. I think this might be something. We just gotta, you know, do it right. So, what if we start with like this? We just need to get enough damage applied to Peggy, though, to make this happen. Oh. Of course we stumble into a cascade that ruins our heroic defense. Okay, we gotta get it back up. Hold up, I just did like 2,800 damage, I thought, with that? And it didn't trigger Deadpool? What happened here? Oh, it takes 3,100 damage? I could have swore it was less than that. Did they change the requirements on this at some point? Or maybe they changed his power levels for this fight? I don't know. Whatever, I guess I can't complain. I mean, now we can do more damage to Peggy and get this down quicker, so... But I was kind of hoping to get Deadpool mad at us to trigger our heroic defense. How much more do I need to get one out there? Ugh, 5 more. That's not even that cool of an ability, but I want to abuse it. I want to do it. There we go. They're giving it to us. Okay. Okay, here we go. Heroic defense. A basic blue. And we could use any one we want, right? I guess we'll just do the one in the corner. Hope for the best. And then we'll hit this. Do we have a good match out there that we could monopolize with her red? Remember, we can't. If we cast this red, the next match gets +1 AP and deals more damage. So you want to make sure your next match is usually a Captain Britain one because she does more damage on reds, on purples, on yellows. So you want to make sure a red, purple, yellow is ready to match. And I don't see one. So I think we're gonna just keep that in our pocket right now. What is that? That's the raised shield. This is the heroic defense. Okay. I don't want her to ruin that. And Peggy's going to ruin it, isn't she? She's like, oh, raised shield. Let me just screw that over for you. Okay. I don't see a good match. That's really annoying. I don't want to ruin the raised shield, but I don't think I have much of a choice. Like, everything else is not an option. Oh well. Okay, so now we have enough for the red. So let's do this. Red. And then hit that up. There we go. X Enforcer. Heroic Defense kicks in. I got another projectile out there from before. Okay. So... we only have 2. Dang it. What are the strengths of them? Wow. That one's 274. This one's 918. That's pretty cool. What do we got here? Dealing some damage. For every projectile on the board up to 3, destroy these tiles and deal 684 damage per tile. All damage ignores projectiles. Meh. We want the red one. Yeet is more fun. Let's build up for Yeet. If I remember correctly, this actually strengthens our stuff too. We should do that. Holy damage, Batman. Why did it do all that damage again? Hold up. Put on the brakes here. Improve protects by 170 for every member of Excalibur on your team. then deal damage equal to the strength of friendly projectiles to the enemy team. The strength was just... Oh, that's right, the multiplier from the red passive. I had to think about that here. So for every 3 red, 3 purple, 3 yellow AP, our ability damage is going up by 75% per 3 in those colors. We only have 5 in red. Did it count all the purple before I cast it? Is that what it did? That's interesting. Huh. I would not have figured that. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can take Peggy down a moment. Just like this. I like how heroic defense keeps showing that it's going off, but it doesn't. 4-star She-Hulk has been bugged like that since she's released. Keeps showing heroic defense going off, but it literally isn't doing anything. Okay, so... not much else I can do with this here. I guess I'll just use this. I don't want to match the green. Let them match it. They have no use for green AP, so let them do it. I wanted more of this right here. Okay, so now I can get another heroic defense rolling. Let's go over to Venom. I'm trying to make it like build up. I want a big ol' yeet. Okay, so put this out there, heroic defense over here. I'm not going to cast the red. I want to keep that in my stockpile right now. Do this yellow into red and black. That's pretty good. Don't you dare get rid of my projectiles. I swear to God. There we go. Don't. Every time I get one made, they destroy one. And they got rid of my countdown. Man, they are jerks. You try to have one cool idea and they're just like, nah, screw your ideas, right? Otherworld Protector. How much blue do I need to cast it again? I need 6. Well, there's technically 6 on the board. I don't know if I want to let that crit go, though. But I probably will anyways. I only have the 1 protect on the board right now. Okay, well, let's just do what I was thinking of. Do that for now. You have no use for green. That's fine with me. Then we will go with... I want the defense up there before I start matching those countdowns on purpose. Yikes, that's a lot of damage. You're really not letting me have this yet, are you? Anything I can do to... Oh, armored assaults. Those create extra projectiles. They're cheap little projectiles, too. That's actually perfect for throwing people through stuff. Hold up. Deals a damage to the enemy and damage to the enemy team. Both increased by 14% for every red AP over 9. Okay. Okay. So, like, what if we do this? So we do armored assault. This gets us 2 more protects on the board. They're cheapies, but we don't care, right? We don't care what they are. Just make them. Now we'll yeet through those. Dang. That's some good damage. Now that we have 3 out there, we could use this for some more. Damage for every projectile on the board. Destroy those tiles. Deal 684 damage per tile. I don't know if I want to destroy my own protects, though. Oh, they're only given 302, so what do we care, right? Okay. Yikes. Okay, do it. 5,000, not bad. And we could probably just finish them off. That way we don't have to worry about that anymore. This isn't working out the way I wanted it to, but let's face it, a lot of it was the computer's RNG really throwing us some curveballs here. I just so happen to delete your tile. And again, and again, and again, and again. I guess it just proves why 4-star She-Hulk isn't that great. She has these really cool abilities. They're actually pretty damaging, but you need these projectiles to really fuel them. And you need, like, that heroic defense out there to help you make more protects in the moment. So, just ends up not working as well as you want it to. Okay, throw out this defense again, even though we're not going to need it. I think the fight's over. Now we get one more shield out of this. Oh my lord. He came out swinging. You see this? Look at it. He's got 196 health and he's like just throwing a tantrum. I should just kill him with one of these. Oh my god, this would kill him, wouldn't it? Armored Assault. For 324 damage. Tap. I mean, I'm learning a lesson here. For Captain Britain, every fight we've done so far where we've pulled out some unique character, try to play with a plan, it's kind of fallen flat either because there's too many moving pieces, like relying on a countdown tile, a repeater, casting this and then casting that, and just too many moving pieces going on. And really the best plans have been just build up red AP, purple AP, and let Captain Britain just swing away. That's been like the best plan so far. So let's capitalize on it. I've been planning this one for a minute. Let's go for it. Mordo, Thing, Star-Lord. 324 damage, so OP. Yes. What's up, Mark? How's it? Good to see you here. A normal hello. Yeah, there's no extra language. It's crazy. It's almost like you understand human. Good to see you, Mark. So let's set the table on this one. Thing has his yellow passive, which, unless they change things on me, if I hit one of his allies that has less health than him for like 16,000 HP health, he's gonna jump to the front, create 3 fat projectiles, and that's like a big nuisance right there. It's a lot of protection. Star-Lord in the meanwhile has a yellow passive that says, hey, if you fire any active powers, I'm gonna make a yellow countdown for 2 turns that says all of my friends and myself are red, blue, green, and yellow powers cost 2 AP less. That basically affects Thing on 2 powers, Star-Lord on a power, Mordo on a power, and Mordo is just all nukes. His black is a nuke, his blue is a nuke, his purple is a nuke. His worst being his blue, which hits for like, I don't know, like 69k, something like that. It's owie. I don't like that. Plus it can be cheaper because of Star-Lord. It's crazy. Mordo has a purple that hurts you for stockpiling AP. Thing has a red that stuns for 2 turns and hits like a semi. Thing's green does a board shake and hits hard. So it's a really, really annoying team. But we're going to see if we can just outmatch them, right? We got our Captain Britain. Let Loner at 530. She's beautiful. The numbers are super powered up. Same passive percentage stuffs, but you know this damage is going to get a lot better. Look at that. Start of the turn, create a strength 2596 red projectile. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of protection. Improve friendly projectiles by 480 for every member of Excalibur on your team. This is going to work. Gambit's going to keep feeding red and purple to her. Let's make her hit hard. And then finally, what am I going to do over here? What's the idea I've been planning? Well, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing that irritating. Just Agatha. Try it out, right? Agatha has that yellow. Grants her teammates 20% increased match damage. We're going to see these mix. Why not, right? If Captain Britain's going to do all that extra match damage, let's see if we can add on to it. Just dogpile on it. Increasing by 30% each time they make a match. Agatha gains 22%, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter there. We are just really trying to make Captain Britain like a Hulk. We're just trying to make her a Hulk. The rest of these are okay. I don't know if we'll really end up using them. Complex Incantation is kind of nice for making AP 1 on the board, but honestly, we can't cast much until we're ready. Remember, if Star-Lord sees that you cast one thing, he's going to make that countdown, and then everybody on his team gets cheaper powers for a minute. No one wants that. So let's get in there and try to buff up our red and purple AP and see how quickly Agatha can buff us to victory. A local gibberish speaker. Is he local? Let's go with... Should we start, like... Should we start hitting Star-Lord or Thing? I guess we'll test it out, right? I mean, if it happens, it happens. I'm thinking we don't want to let those blues stay out there. Because honestly, if we let those blues stay out there, Mordo's going to take them, and that's the most dangerous color out there in their hands. So we probably need to do something about that. Let's split this up like right here. So we're going to take that red charge tile right here. So we got 8 red already, 3 purple. This is going to help us. So now I'm curious how much damage we're really going to do here to Star-Lord. This kind of scares me. I don't want to trigger Thing already. 9,000. Wow. Okay, almost 10,000 right there. So we should probably think about switching on over to Thing now, huh? We could probably squeeze one more out at this, right? One more match. Does it matter? Probably start working on Thing. We need to kill him before the damage gets way too crazy, right? Play responsibly. Ugh. I wanted to match this purple, but then I would leave him like a match 4 of green, and Thing just wants me to do that. I probably need to get rid of some of those blues down there if we're being honest. We can't leave that stuff hanging around. So yeah, we'll take that blue. Still match some of the green, but at least it's not as bad as it was. I guess we'll take the red. 32,000. Okay. We have no more reds, purples, or yellows to match on the board that are visible at this moment. We might as well take that black match 4 because it goes through a red charge tile. Still 16,000 damage. Okay, this damage is going to start looking stupid here in a minute, isn't it? Okay, does she say on here how much we've got so far? Current ability damage, 110%. Current match damage bonus, 170%. Does it say on Captain Britain's how much you got so far? Currently, 780% base match damage, 400. Dang. So, does it add the 780 plus the 740 plus the... I don't know. We'd have to like do the math, and I don't know about you, but I don't feel like doing all that math. I feel like we should just see how it works, right? So if I match this yellow over here, that's just 36,000 just for existing. That's crazy. How much will this do with the charge tiles? 2 charge tiles. Remember, charge tiles are ×3 damage. ×3. So, oh god. That was a match. 106k just for a match. Whoa. I'd like to think that maybe Agatha is working. There goes Thing. So I wanted to remind everyone here that Agatha's yellow, this yellow over here, that's percentage based. So in other words, it's going to be like these numbers is increased by 20% this, 30% this, 22% that. That's going to be like that no matter what level you have her at. So as long as you have good covers in her yellow, if you don't have her champ, she could still do this. It's the same numbers. It's just percentage based. So she might be a lower level for you, a higher level for you, but the same percentage will apply. Okay, Star-Lord. So we're going to do a little bit like this. Oh my lord, he's almost done. So this probably kills him right here then, because there's a charge tile involved. I mean, now we can cast powers. Because Star-Lord's not there, Thing's not there. We can do what we want. And I see all this blue. So... wow. I'm gonna just... yeah, we're just gonna do this blue. Cool. Now we're gonna cast it again, but we're gonna cast it on purple. Why purple? Because I already have 30 in red. And we're just gonna do that right there. I think Agatha worked. That's probably the best one we've used this whole time. There's been some fun, cheeky things we've been playing with Captain Britain, but that damage is ridiculous. So, good job, Gambit, on giving that AP. Good job, Agatha, on boosting the match damage. That is ridiculous. That's awesome. Anyways, moving on. Ready for anything? This is day 4. This one is kind of self-explanatory. You just throw in your best, which is the loners here. We got Loner Britain. We got Loner Gambit because it's a 550. Why wouldn't you? And then this is Loner Peggy. Just throw in the 3 loners. I like to do this. Go out here, turn on the animations, because honestly, it's just it's a braggadocious fight. Can I say that? Because nothing's going to beat you in this one. And it's fun just to watch the effects fly. There she is. All right. So this damage is going to ramp up super fast, isn't it? Take that yellow right there. I'm trying to match reds, purples, and yellows. I want Britain to take over on those colors. Right now she just has yellows, it looks like. Should I just get rid of this green thing for now? Might as well. It's not doing anyone any good. Ooh, that's a lot more red. Take that purple. So when Gambit's at 550, it doesn't look like Britain's really taking over those colors anytime soon. Is that what I'm seeing here? We're currently at 780% base match, 450% ability damage. So she's capped out. 1020 red, 783 purple. She can't go any higher than that. It's a little bit of a shame, but you know, it is what it is. So hold up. So is that where her red really shines? Because your next one deals 120% more damage. Let's match a yellow to see. That's 2,691, right? Okay. Do a little bit of math here. We need another yellow to match just to line them up. Give me a yellow. Nope, that's not a yellow. Give me a yellow. There's a yellow. So, we're going to do this. Bear the mantle. Oh, that's right. Gambit. I was going to do the math. We were going to do the math. Silly Gambit. Oh, well. Well, you got these extra tiles here, so I guess you need to go away. We'll have to start casting some red now that we have all this extra AP. Something like, I don't know, like this. Boom. Might as well, right? I mean, do I just start casting things? Maybe we'll do like one Raging Cajun per round, right? Just like do that. Might as well. Got the AP to spare. There we go, there's one. There's two. And there's three. That's fun. Should we do it again? Probably should. Just throw that out there. Let his eyes glow for a little bit. There we go. And just match that for now. We could cast another one like right now, couldn't we? That could be kind of fun. Just do it again. So that way the next set of enemies that comes out, they'll have like one staring at them in the face. And we'll throw this yellow on for no reason. It's not going to go anywhere, but might as well. It's working. Do I throw another one out there? I mean, this is really the Gambit show right now, which you can't say that usually. Throw Raging Cajun out there. And I don't know, take that black because we can. Oh no. Poor Betsy. We'll just, what? Go over here, stun her friends, because we can. This does 32,000 damage. Just a big old Hawaiian punch. Oh, because Gambit's preventing it. Lame. Should we throw it one more time? Yeah. Just to see the cards fly. Have anything for fun over here? Oh, we could use Wilson's Gambit. Ha! Not that it's really effective. I mean, it's not the best use of it, right? I think we'll do it just for funsies, though. I mean, how often you get to see this finger poke? That doesn't happen often at all. Okay, that's cool. Sure. Throw some more aces. And we'll let a Raging Cajun finish him off. There you go. Fun times. That's a fun note because you just let the animations fly. Know that nothing's going to stop you. Everything is high powered. But man, Captain Britain's pretty darn good. But I think we just learned something too. That in that last node, she's like powered up to like level 380. And she was only doing like 2200 damage on matching yellows, right? When the match damage was its highest it could be. So 4-star Captain Britain up to 380 was only doing so much damage. She needs a little more push. Now that's not like that's a small amount, but if you're in 5-star land, you know, if you're trying to do 5-star damage, you probably need to ascend her sooner than later, or just be patient and wait till she gets there all natural. I think she's a good character for anyone in 4-star land who's still firmly there playing the 4-star game, because she's got a lot of defensibility and she can clap back with her defensibility. That's really good. And then she stockpiles colors and does more match damage. She's a really good tanky character. she plays with other projectile makers really well in that sense. So yeah, I definitely I don't see her being a dud whatsoever. Anyways, pretty good stuff there. Thank you very much for joining me here today. That was it for Welcome to Shield for Captain Britain. I will talk to you guys really, really soon. I think we have a boss this weekend from what the little birds or, you know, the online forums tell me. Yeah, so we'll see you this weekend for that. And of course, the Puzzle Gauntlet's going to join it as well. So I'll be here. I'll be around. So stay tuned and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night, Mark, Gamerhawk, Matt. Thanks to everyone and to showing up here tonight. I love it. Later, everybody.